Hello everyone, Mari Graceberg here, your host for the Joint Venture Success Summit, and here with me is Kerry Brown, and we're going to be talking about how to deliver the wow experience to your customers. I'm really excited about this topic, but first off, I'd like to welcome Kerry on the stage.
Thank you so much for having me. I am just delighted to be here. Thank you, Marie Grace.
Likewise, I am so delighted as well. I'm sure our listeners too. So before I got too excited about this topic with you, I'd really love for you to share with us what was it like? I mean, compare your life and business before and after you started incorporating this joint venture strategy or joint venture marketing strategy into your mix. That way our audience can see for themselves what do they look forward to when they start employing this strategy.
Sure, absolutely. Well, I think most of your audience can relate if they haven't yet used any partnerships of any kind, is that, when you're in business for yourself, life can be pretty small. You can sort of play in a really small, sandbox. You're not being challenged at all. Everything's good. You might be earning a decent income and all that, but, you're not really stretching yourself. And the moment that I was introduced to this whole notion of, oh, you mean there are people out there that I could partner with? I could promote their material. They could promote mine. We could actually end up being masterminds together, because you're both benefiting each other. It opened up this entire world. And let's face it, most of the time I'm that inspiration to my clients. As a business coach for 19 years now, they come to me for that kind of inspiration. But where do I go? Where do I go for that? And it was in this world of the joint venture partnerships and building relationships with people that were outside of my sandbox that really changed things for me. So, so before and after, well, I've always had I've built a solid six-figure coaching business. And if we have time, I'll tell you my story of how I wasn't at one point and where I am now. But this has opened up the whole world for me to be able to reach a much greater audience of people. The problem when you're just doing your marketing yourself, your reach is just only so far. You can only impact certain people. The work I was doing was mostly one-on-one. And then now I've been open to this world of what about online programs? What about the opportunity for me to be able to take my expertise and be able to impact a greater audience out there? And that for me is just so thrilling that I can do that I can reach a larger audience. So through some partners, I met a coach who's helping me walk through all of this, learning curve of taking things online. I participated just recently as a partner with a launch where someone who's very well known in the industry and I happen to be his coach as well. And I got to see it from the inside, and it's opened up the world for me about possibilities.